He got all fucking warm and shit. Yeah, another shot at Tokyo Dark Remembrance. This is the first game I streamed on my PS4. It was a fucking disaster technical wise. As I said in the pretty much as I said in the description. Yeah, for these past 2 days I've been stuck on playing Steins Gate. Been sucked into the story of that game. So that's why I've been. I can say that's mainly why I haven't been streaming past 2 days. But yeah, I was playing a little more of it earlier before this. So oh, shit, this tea is warm as shit, man. There's no intro to this game. Oh shit, I gotta pull my controller up. Where's the options at? Oh shit. Try to find what the option was at. It's a square button, son of a bitch. Yeah, this music is a trip. Okay, so let's get started. Yeah, she has a lot of cats up in her shop. A lot of them. One of them is supposed to be sick. And I recently found out why it was sick. It was giving bad food. The details pretty much escaped me already. Yeah, see, the cat lady was just told that her neighbor upstairs isn't her biggest fan. She's like, what did he do? Is Tomo going to die? If he does, I'll wring Takumi's little neck. I think he was complaining about the noise or something like that. He gave Cat some bad food. What a fucking ass. You know you go to jail for that? Or get a hefty fine for trying to poison somebody's animal? Yeah, but it was a laxative, yeah, but it acted as poison for the cat. I think he wanted to ruin your day, not harm the cat seriously. He ended up doing that though, inadvertently, but still fucked up. Regardless. Yeah, he should be fine in a day or two. Once it clears out of his system. Yeah, but she's relieved. At least I'll be fucking pissed. I'm like, a motherfucker. Yeah, what is this problem? Cat's been keeping them up at night. So the cat's been keeping them up at night. I heard of a dog a dog is more capable of keeping you up at night than a cat. What can a how much noise can a cat make? It's been going on for 2 weeks. Yeah, she gonna try to soundproof her place. But you mean to tell me these girls, these women, can sleep at night, but this fucking dude upstairs can't? What the fuck, man? Yeah, she's so happy her cat is gonna be okay. Yeah, that she want to get to the nitty gritty about the case. So she helped with a cat problem. She solved the mystery. Okay, there's a person called the Collector that I'm trying to speak with, and this lady says she only spoke to her once. She wanted to add a very rare Balinese breed to the cafe. After searching for it for a week, she was convinced it was nowhere to be found in Tokyo. Okay. So just when she was giving up hope, she got this email out of the blue from the Collector saying that she had the breed she was looking for, and that she should come to her shop. Okay. She was very ecstatic. The business was doing all right, so she had some money to spare too. But the Collector didn't want any money. I would. Give me a few dollars. She wanted Panda. What? So my character's a trip. Wait a minute, hold on. I think I gave Panda. No, she wanted a panda. The Collector. So, wait a minute, I bought a panda and gave it to... Oh my God, the cafe down the street. I remember I gave the panda, I went to this vending machine, this grabber rather, and I got the panda for her. And I gave it to her instead, so that's fucked up. I can't help her. Well, I can't get no help from her probably, because I gave the panda to somebody else. Oh, Panda was the name of an old cat she had. Oh. He was nothing special, an old mixed breed who moved to Tokyo with me when I was starting up. Oh, okay. She said she doubts she would start this business if it wasn't for him, this cat, okay, but he also was really old and having some health problems. Oh. So the Collector said she'll take care of the cat. She'll give him the best medical care, feed him the best food. Okay. So Panda's last days will be in complete comfort. In exchange, the Collector would give her the Balinese kitten for free. She thought it was the right thing to do. I know she was talking a literal panda. What the fuck? But Panda was like family to her, so what kind of person was she to give him away? You wanted that fucking whatever item that you wanted, shit. So bad, you wouldn't give your fucking cat away. She missed him so much, Yeah, she traded a cat that was like family to her for a rare breed of kitten. Unbelievable. I told you, much as you love animals, they're not human. So if you saw a dog and a human drowning, you're gonna go for the human, no question. Because much as you love pets, doesn't matter. You gonna go for the human first, because human lives are always value over animals. This bitch fucking sold her cat for another cat, which is a rare breed. Who's really the collector here? Her or the collector herself? Then she said she tried to go back and trade the kitten for Panda, but the 3 cranes outside of her shop were gone, and I saw her, and she never saw the collector of Panda again. Wow. She changed her mind and shit. But the collector has skedaddled. So that's all she remembers. Remembering Panda always makes her sad. Thanks for the help, she says. Now she should get back to work. This is weird. Don't eat the fish. Yeah, he's putting laxatives in some fucking fish. I'll be damned. Gonna finish this tea right quick. Oh, that was fucking eventful. So the bookstore owner's not around. Okay. I can't talk to this guy here. Yeah, I gave I thought she was talking about this panda, literal panda I gave to these girls here. Oh, there's nothing else I can do up in here. Let me plug this control up before I fucking forget it. My fucked up ass memory. I can't believe I left my motherfucking modem plugged up last night. Can't fucking believe I did that. Despite having a reminder to do so. So fucking mad about that shit, cause if I leave this shit plugged in, my light bill goes up. I don't want that shit to happen. I don't know why it rumbles when I leave, when I walk into a shop, when I come back outside, my controller rumbles. I do not think that's necessary at all. I didn't think I could enter here. So it doesn't match the description she got at all. Okay. Yeah, who was there? Let me see. Raina? Isn't that you? What? Who's there? Oh, this must be... I got to feel this another fucking puzzle. Oh shit. So the last puzzle I was doing in this game, I thought I had to go to Google to figure this shit out. I was like, oh, don't tell me I gotta fucking whip out my phone and go to Google. Oh shit. Speaking of whipping out my phone, I got a comment that I'm going to read right quick. Some comments I like to rant about that I get. Some are stupid. That's what I'm saying. That finally I got somebody that agrees with me that the CGI in this fucking god awful ass, poor character development ass She-Hulk television series on Disney Plus, the CGI didn't look bad. It didn't. I mean, doesn't mean I'm fucking gonna watch the show or I'm gonna champion the show. It has nothing to do with story and character, but it has everything to do with vision. Oh, he says better than Black Panther CGI. I didn't think that was bad either. But hey, I'll take it if he agrees with me about the She-Hulk. Yeah, like I said, they talk about the CGI and shit. I'm like, I don't think it's bad. I don't think the CGI is bad at all in She-Hulk. Is it great? Have I seen better? Yeah, I've seen better. But it's not fucking bad. Cause if I actually liked it to watch the show, the CGI definitely wouldn't bother me. It's the character and the story that bothers me. That's the problem. The characters are poorly developed. They got feminist pandering and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's fucking stupid. The writing is fucking awful. It said the cranes can grant a wish. Oh, there's the collector. She's like a fucking man. What is it you wish for? So she's never wanted to believe in wishes. Yeah, I can see how I can see how people won't believe in it. Are you him, the collector? Collector and Crow. I thought Collector was a female. Or was she talking about the panda cat? Fuck it, it's a man. That was an old woman. So he's been called the Collector. He's been called Crow. Two of many names given to him over the years. So they have no time. He has no time to waste. Trivial things as introductions. Detective wants to know, do you want to know who she is? He already knows who she is, Detective Ito. Or should he say investigator? So hard to keep straight. She said you arrive exactly where you tried to be. So it's irrelevant what you call yourself. Okay. He feels that something is different. He wonders what it is. Then he realized that she's like him after a fashion. She says she sees things different from those around her. The world is not as solid and unchanging as it is for them. Okay. Things bend, they break. Is he wrong? She says no. Nothing's been the same since Kamakura, yeah, since she lost her lover. And since I chose to shoot that psycho ass bitch, so nothing's been the same since then, she says. He says, yes, of course, the girl you murdered, Reina. Was that your fault? Was it? Oh, I get to answer the question. Was it my fault? Of course it wasn't my fault. That's what I'm gonna say. It's not my fault. He says, when you are a puppet dancing and at the end of your strings to a tune you cannot hear. She said, I'm not no puppet. That's not what she said. Right, I said it's not my fault. He said, are you sure, detective? Do you really feel like everything that you've done is under your control? Yes, she does feel it's under her control. Yes, she's sure that every choice that she makes is her own. That's what she believes. But she says instead she doesn't know. Sometimes she feels like they're being made for me. But at the same time, I chose to say it's not my fault. So if that's the case, I should have said it's not my fault then. It's like contradicting what I said. So he wonders which is easier, the knowledge that the cause of all your suffering and your joy is of your own doing or someone else's. Which is easier? She says she doesn't have time for this shit. He says, of course. Our conversation became philosophical, but you're not here for philosophy. He wants something more You want something more tangible? Yes, I do. She wants information. She wants fucking facts. I don't blame her. I like facts my damn self. Don't lie to me, motherfucker. Give me some fucking facts. Facts. He said it's his business to know what people desire, and that is not what you seek. Okay. He said, what is it you want truly? She wants Tanaka. She wants to know what really happened to Tanaka. She realizes it's not only just that. She wants to know what's happening to her. Nothing makes sense anymore. Okay. She's tired of chasing after clues that lead to dead ends. Perhaps that he could be some help to her, he says. But first, please, he wants to be indulged. He has a few questions. I thought you asked me all your questions already, sir. He's curious. He's very curious. She's a unique visitor after all to him. She's nothing like the others. She's like, fine, what do you want to know? He says, on the night of your partner's disappearance, you found your way into the sewer using a man. How the fuck you know all this shit? Why him? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna say he was an idiot. So pretty much he was she said he was an easy target, someone who give up their own mother at the drop of a hat. She said, what is this? Some sort of psych test? Yeah, it is. That's what I feel. She said, I came here for answers, enough with the goddamn games, man. It's like, stop playing these fucking games with me. I've been walking back and forth, doing this favor for this person, doing a favor for somebody else, listening to fucked up ass stories, but I had to do them favors because I wanted to find your ass. Now I'm here. You gotta ask me 20 fucking questions for a fucking psych test. That's what she should have said, all that shit I just said. He said, it's no game. Okay, it's not. He said, I can give you what you want. This is my price, he says. She's like, that's it? If you want information to use it against me, it seems you've already got enough. See? He says, blackmail? How pedestrian, simplistic. I wonder what he sounds like. How pedestrian, simplistic. Blackmail? Blackmail? How pedestrian, how simplistic. I don't know how the fuck he even sound like. How pedestrian, simplistic. He has no interest in that. She said, then what the fuck you want? He said, all the shit he collects brings him closer to an understanding, much like you. Except the puzzle he assembles is considerably larger than the piece she provides is well worth the trouble. And the piece she provides is well worth the trouble because the puzzle he assembled is considerably larger. He says, shall we continue? Might as well fucking continue. She says, do I have a choice? He says, you already made it. You show so little patience, detective. Surprisingly, considering the effort you took to get here. Yeah, it was a big fucking effort. Coercion and threats, are these the common tools of a detective? Yeah, it's the tools I use to get what the fuck I want. If it takes a threat, I use a threat. If it takes coercion, I use a coercion. Coercion. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'll do whatever it takes to get answers. He said she could have found him another way. I'm gonna say they didn't take me seriously. People responded to me needing help by treating me like a child. Ah! There it is. It wasn't a small favor she needed. This is her life we're talking about. She doesn't need someone's permission to move forward. He said, no, perhaps not. But it does say a great deal about you. Yeah, it does. So that girl, Rena, she's the one she's been chasing, yes. Let's talk about Rena. Okay. I don't really know shit about her, though. You probably know more about her than I do. He said, oh yeah, that's a good question. He says, why didn't you shoot her again in the sewer? She was holding your dear Tanaka at gunpoint. Why did you pull the trigger? I'm gonna say I should have. She said she didn't, but she should have. Maybe I could have put an end to all this before it even started. And my character's kind of dark. Said, if only if this were that simple. He says, most interesting. Interesting. He said, though she's gone, the sleepless nights continue, don't they? Yep, they sure do. If he knows how many times she took her pills. You taking your pills 5 times. Do they not cloud your mind? Impede your understanding? Does it not make you question your fertility at all? Perhaps you've told me enough. Yeah, I think I did. He said, this is most useful. He accepts the trade. In return, she wants, and he guys ask her, what is it? He said, ah, yes, that's right. A path, a way forward. I suppose it's your turn to ask the question now. Okay. Oh, okay, what should I ask him? The mask. I'm gonna ask about the mask. And she says she doesn't know why, but she gets the hunch that you'll know what this is. What is it? Rena was obsessed with it. It must be important, but she can't figure it out why it's important to Rena. He says he sees. This is an interesting relic to him. He says it makes people do the most fascinating things. You said you even attacked a fellow officer to get it, didn't you? Oh, yeah, I did. I sure did. She's like, why did Rena want it so badly? He says it's a tool. Instead of living in fear of it, why not use it? It might be the key that will help you find your precious Tanaka. Oh, so he's still alive. You said it's powerful, so one cannot expect to use it knowing nothing about it. So you said it yourself. It all started in Kamakura. The Kawadas have quite a history with that mask. She's the Kawanas, the Shrine Maiden girl. Her grandmother was the one who gave the mask to her. Okay. He says the very same. It gives her the creeps. Maybe she should have gotten rid of it. So now she regrets it. You said, don't do that. You'll never find your way around it. Oh, well, without the mask, you won't find your way without it. I'm gonna ask if Tanaka's alive. You say he's in the dark. Wherever he lives, that is more difficult. She says that he's in the dark, huh? So it's not the first time she heard that before. She said, where is it? Where can she find it? The better question is, where can it not be found? So can you not feel it around you? It's following you at every turn. He says it pays great mind to those within its walls. You know of whom I speak. The common thread that binds all the misery in your heart. So you said Rena must be there and Tanaka as well. You said a girl's thread is a complicated one. Very tangled. Ugh, shit. Fucking yawn this shit. So it begins in Kabukicho at a talent agency called Omega. So she knows that place, okay. He said any officer of the law would. So the dark is a sacred place. It lives and breathes, changes shape, and goes where it pleases. And it is the girls whose suffering determines its shape. Without understanding its root, you'll never find your way, or it could tear you apart. Nice, that's what I look forward to. The darkness tearing her apart. It's like it almost has already. Oh shit. Oh shit. You see how my mental state is doing. So my investigation is the highest. So I got minus numbers except my investigation skills. Yeah, she's stressed out, she's confident, yet professional and stable. Okay. This is how she's her state of mind is now. Okay, it's time to ask, what the hell is he? She said, I heard he's a dressmaker, a cat breeder, a blackmailer. She said no one in this town can agree on anything about you except your name. She said there's no way anyone could know what you do. It's impossible. So what are you? He said that she should take a look around her. Is it not familiar? Can you not smell it? The stench of corruption. He's been here for so long, longer than she can imagine. Holy shit. Must be God himself. Hallelujah. Feeling of the desires, the loves, the hatred of mankind flow through this place. For you, detective, I am exactly who you need me to be. This guy's full of fucking mystery, I'm telling you. Now should we turn out to the matter at hand? Our trade, after all, was not for the knowledge of how I fit into your story. Was not for the knowledge of how, okay. It was for a way to clear the, how did you put it? Yes, to clear the dead ends you run up against. He wants to reconsider her problem, okay. The mask and the dark are inexorably linked. Pursuing one without the other is futile. Now she's the enemy of the dark. Okay, it'll reject her if she doesn't understand it, and she'll be lost without the necessary tool. Oh, I need a tool. Is it a crystal? A Philippian tube or crystal? So how will she know when a path has been opened? Ask your puppet master. He said my end of the bargain has been upheld. So you seem awfully eager to help me. She said, what's the catch? She said something tells her she's going to regret talking to him. Paranoia, an uneasy feeling, he says. As he said, people fascinate him, especially ones as unique as this detective here. She's a detective. He's only giving you the tools. He's only giving her the tools she needs to finish the job. Okay. From where? Now that's the interesting part. Oh, he looks forward to seeing her progress. Oh, she only paid part of her debt. The rest he shall collect at another time. So he calls her a little puppet. He said, if you can see your strings, does your dance not continue? Until we meet again. I can't enter there no more, huh? So why fantasize about a high school student when you can pay money to date them for real? Maybe they don't want to pay money, they just want to fantasize about them instead. Let me see if I can leave. Oh, she had said the air was stagnant and heavy in the basement. No, she said it smelled like cigarettes. So she's listening to the people on the street. The conversation seems as pointless. She said the conversation seems so pointless. She believes she's no part of this world anymore. She told the collector so much, but did she have the choice? Maybe he was right and she was a puppet after all. See, that doesn't matter at this moment. The dark and the mask both belong to a world she was now a part of. Normal methods of investigation wouldn't lead her to them. Wouldn't. Countless paths were now narrowed down to two, and she had no choice but to march forward toward the lead she'd been given. As she left Akihabara behind, one thing bothered her. How did the collector know so much about me? That's what I was saying. How did the collector know so much about her? Was she really so easy to read? She didn't have time to dwell on it. Kazuki and Rina were in the dark. That much has been all but confirmed, and she now has a means, however, impossible to find them. Two paths, the mask and the dark, both were necessary. And she had to make a choice of which to follow first. Chase after a talent agency in Tokyo, red light district, or head back up to Kamakura to visit Maya, the girl I nearly got killed. The girl she nearly got killed. I'm trying to read it in third person. That's what I'm saying, I sometimes. I'm trying to read it in third person. It's read in first person, but I'm trying to read in third person for the sake of the stream. Neither seemed very appealing. Her logical side didn't understand how either could help, but as everything around her cracked and crumbled away, logic didn't matter anymore. She had to choose, or maybe something would choose for her. I'm gonna go to Kabuchiko. Blah, blah, blah. These names, oh my God. These names, they're tongue twisters. Let's see. The collector mentioned a talent agency by the name of Omega here in Kabukicho, which ties to Reina. Unless there's a big sign advertising it, which she highly doubts, she'll need to ask around to find it. This place ain't on normal bar because the Dragon Mortis and the general vibe around the building. Okay. Who knows how many other places around here the Yakuza have dipped their fingers into. Funny, I actually thought about the Yakuza video game when I was reading that. Listen to that conversation. He said, "Don't I know you?" Who, me? Yeah, you. She like she's hiding something behind her back. She does. Yeah, she's the detective whose faces all over town a few weeks back. He said he wonders how he didn't recognize her before. Maybe they should call this as they saw her. What? He said, "Do you really think that's a good idea?" Yeah, what are you talking about? I'm not risking my job over some nobody detective. Damn. Damn. You said you could call it in, but you might be risking more than your job, if you know what I mean. You said, well, she hasn't even done anything wrong. Yeah, being on leave doesn't mean she can't walk around. That's what I'm saying. She's only on leave. She said, "I don't need to remind you boys what happens when you rifle the wrong feathers at HQ." This is just jibber jabber shit. They're talking about a gun that's gone missing. Yeah, she probably got it. Oh, they being held hostage by some woman. Oh. Oh, now they're gonna say, you didn't see us, and we didn't see you. Oh my God, y'all gonna stop talking already? Oh yeah, let's put a lid on it. Yes, please. I think they up to no good. That's why they're so fucking nervous when they ran into her. Even though she's on leave. She's not even on duty anymore. They're trying their best, so don't cause any trouble for them. Don't cause any trouble for us, or we'll return the favor by not letting the HQ know about this. What? Why don't you move along, detective? Yeah, I want to move on. You keep fucking running your goddamn mouth. This club looks pretty popular. It already has a lot of customers. Maybe talk to some of the regulars will give me a good idea of where to start looking for Omega. Oh, that looks nice, that cutscene. No, that picture looks nice, rather. Oh, it looks so fucking cool. Let's talk to this person here. Whoa, whoa, I wasn't doing anything. Yes, she was, because this is why you mentioned it, motherfucker. Don't ask if she a cop, that's why. He doing something bad. So she's looking for a talent agency by the name of Omega. She wonders why he thought she was a cop. Oh, he's the only cop starts asking questions right off the bat. So your costume had me fooled. He said you have to be careful walking around like that. You're some kind of performer, oh my god. So what are you doing looking for Omega? Omega's a wash. You won't get any work from them. He works for one of the best agencies in town. Okay. Look at this. We handle all types of models, performers, actors, you name it. Even a mature woman such as yourself will have no problem finding work through us. Wow. She says her lucky day. That's the spirit. To have a drink on me, babe, and I'll get you signed up. I'm sure I can find work for you in no time. Wow. So, like she said, she's looking for Omega. A friend of hers recommended them, so it'd be rude not to let them, not to talk to them at least, right? Other than her friends got no taste. So you shouldn't waste your time with those losers. Okay. They ran up, oh, they got into depth, huh? If you know what they, with the wrong people. They must be the Yakuza he's talking about. Anyway, she didn't hear that from him. Alright. Talk to this person here. So you don't need my permission to ask me something, he says. So you heard of an agency called Omega? Here's Omega. Said doesn't ring a bell. He said, what's it to you? She's looking for a missing girl. Missing, he said. Was she foreign, working for a nightclub? Maybe work for some of the other types of clubs. She doesn't remember asking her his opinion on the girl, only if he knew about the agency. He says either way, the answer's the same. He doesn't know no Omega, and she probably won't find her even if he knew about Omega. He said girls go missing all the time around here, if you catch my drift. She wants him to be more specific. He says, no, I don't. He doesn't want to be more specific. He said, I don't think you delicate types can handle it.
That's sexist. Oh my God.
Stupid ass motherfuckers. Anyways, he said, let's just say not everyone is as nice to the ladies in those places as he is. And leave it at that. So you start to pop with questions like that, you're bound to end up in trouble. So if she wants help, she needs to go ask someone else. I was trying to talk to everybody up in here. Can you spare a minute? Say, how long have you been standing there? He says. Says she just got here, so why so jumpy? He said, sorry, there was a big scary guy with a scar here a little before you. He acted friendly enough, but he made me feel uneasy. Kept asking me what he was doing here, and if he wanted to go somewhere and have a drink with his friends. Honestly, he's been waiting for a good moment to duck out. Okay. She said he thinks she thinks he made the right decision by staying put. She wondered, has he ever heard of a talent agency around here called Omega by any chance? He says no, he's never heard of it. He's actually not usually in this part of town. A friend of a friend invited him out here for a few drinks, and she hasn't shown her face yet. He said he's starting to think of some weird setup. Anyway, he still has some pride, so he's not going to tuck his tail and run just yet. He says good luck finding an agency or whether you're looking for, and if she sees that guy he mentioned earlier, watch her back. Okay. This is going. I'm getting nowhere talking to these people. Says evening. You know anything about a talent agency called Omega? She heard they were based here. Okay. He says, he says, is she insane? She says, it's not like I'm asking you to take me there personally. What's the point? What's the issue? He said, you do know where you are, don't you? He says Omega went up against some people that people own this club, and they lost. He said a Mifune takeover already picked up quite a body count, and he doesn't plan on being added to it. He's not sure who she's working for, but she's come come at a bit of a sensitive time. If he were her, he'd turn around and walk out that door. He says she probably killed him. And she says, killed who? Him, you know. Higashi, the owner of Omega. Oh. So this guy owns Omega, owed the Mifune family a small fortune. So the word on the street is that there's been a little spring cleaning of any disloyal retainers. And people got smoked or got capped or got fed to the fucking fishes. He wonders if he needs to spell it out for her. I know what you mean. Good. He's already said too much. He says he already says too much and she should stop asking around too. So you never know who's listening. I'm gonna get out this club. Oh, I can't leave yet? I thought I could leave. I gotta talk to these useless ass people? She wondered if he knows this area. He says, what? He says she has a question about when he cuts her off. He says, what? Speak up. He says he can't hear her. He said the speaker's right here, there. You're gonna have to talk louder. She says, she talks louder saying she's looking for an agency. He thought she said vacancy. He said, and what? She said 8. She didn't get to finish. And he says, you're what? I'm looking for information about the Omega talent agency. Do you know anything? He's like, whoa. He says she really shouldn't shout things like that around here. Oh, he said, excuse me, miss. We were hoping you might join us next door. The other guy says, consider the invitation from an admirer. Besides, it's a much nicer venue than this dump. He said, we're happy to escort you. The shady ass motherfuckers. I'm gonna ask them who they are. He said, who do you think? We're just businessmen doing our business. No, I'm refusing. Fuck you motherfuckers. He said, take a few steps back, creep. You think I go anywhere with you? He said, yeah, I think you will. Ah, doesn't look like she has a choice after all. Yeah, said sorry if we were a little too polite. We wasn't asking your permission. Holy fuck. She says forcing her would be a big mistake. He said, how do you figure? He's like, look around. Think anyone's gonna help you? He says he promised her this much. People see them escorting you out of here and they'll look the other way. The other guy says he could probably break her nose right now and then order a drink and the bartender to bring me that drink before he even dreamed of wiping your blood off the floor. Damn. Damn. Not that I'm threatening you, understand? The fuck? You gonna say we wouldn't want you to feel like you're in danger? The fuck out of here. He said, now let's go. Some lady says, welcome, come in. Her name is Katsumi. Looks like a fucking geisha doll. She said her name is Kasumi Mifune. Oh, she's one of Mifune family members. She appreciates Aito coming by to talk. No, she was forced there, bitch. Like she had a fucking choice. Right. The thugs didn't give her much of a choice. Who the hell you think you are calling me a thug? You gonna say we're businessmen, you got that? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Creepy looking ass. She has it all right, but don't think that dressing in a suit makes you any less of a thug. It says say another word, you cop bitch. Kasumi had that. She's like, enough! She said they say another word and she'll make them wish they hadn't. Uh-oh. She said, now get the fuck out of here, both of you. Yes, boss. Yeah. Now get the fuck out of here like she said, bitch. She says, my apologies. The quality of help you can find these days isn't quite up to the standard that it was in my father's time. Wild dolls can be difficult to train, but they'll come around. Even if I have to break it into them. Beat it into them. Not break, beat. So she offers Aito to sit down and relax. She wonders if she can get her a drink. Fuck it, whiskey on the rocks. Damn, my professional went down 10%. You're supposed to be drinking on the job. She says, someone get her a glass and one for me as well. She said, why don't we skip the small talk? And she wants to be told why she's here. Kasumi responds, she says, seems you're a woman who doesn't like to waste time. Good. She said she's the same way, as luck would have it. She said, yeah, let's get right to it. She said a short time ago, a couple of men downstairs ran up to tell her that you, a cop, had walked past my bar and into one of my nightclubs. She said, then I hear that that Aito's been sniffing around, asking about one of her investments. Yeah, she must mean Omega. She said, smart girl. She said, tell me, Ayami Aito. She wonders why is it that a cop is going around asking questions like that. She says she's more curious still, not just any cop, but a publicly shamed cop on leave. Who doesn't know her business? Holy. Oh wait, yeah, she's been on the news, right? She's been blasted all fucking all over Akihabara. What the fuck? Forgot about that. Her face is pretty infamous. She's a shamed cop who has a history of. She used to wonder how do they word it. She says, "Oh yes, a history of psychotic episodes." Aito wonder how the fuck she knows all this shit. She says they have friends, and when detectives are wandering around her part of the city, her friends tell her everything she wants to know. Damn, that's a tattoo all over her arms and her shoulder. I just noticed, I thought it was a shirt she was wearing. That's a tattoo, isn't it? Or is that part of, is that a tattoo or is that a shirt? I think that's a tattoo. A big tattoo all over her chest. Yeah, that's Yakuza for sure. Anyways, let's continue. She doesn't seem all that crazy to her as to why she's after Omega. Let's say she's piqued her interest. Okay, Kasumi's interest as to why Aito is walking around her part of the town asking about Omega. Oh, she's like, oh, that's right. You said no small talk. And here we are off in the business somewhere. In the bushes somewhere. Let's get back on track. Okay. So it's safe to say that no one knows you're here because she's not acting in any official capacity. She said, nope, I suppose they don't. Kasumi says in her position, she might have tried to lie, but she appreciates the honesty. She says it was a rhetorical question anyway. Kasumi knows for a fact there's no one coming after Aito. She says Aito's a striker, is a stupid type, and yet you're willingly entering a den of vipers. She said if Aito values her neck staying on her shoulders, surely she wouldn't do something so reckless. Aito says you can skip the threats. If Kasumi wants to do something to her, she'd have done it already. Plus, Kasumi's smart enough to know not to hurt a cop, even one in Aito's position. Kasumi says, I like you. So she laughs. Given your prickly demeanor, I doubt you're working with one of my competitors, and you're definitely not here for your police buddies. Kasumi says she gives up. She has to know. What exactly is it Aito wants to know about Omega? So she shows her a fucked up ass picture that she found. Whatever, I forgot she ended up with that picture. So she shows this to Kasumi. She says she's looking for this girl. Her name is Rena. I think it's pronounced Rena. Fuck. That was a girl I grew up playing with when I was a kid. Her name was Rena. And shit. She's always knocking on the door and says, can I come out and play and all that. Yeah, we played all right. Let me just cut it there. Ido says she says she was told that she was involved with the agency somehow. She wants to know what happened to her. Kasumi says, how very noble of her. She says figuring that out might be difficult. She says she's afraid Omega is an extremely recent acquisition. I don't know what the fuck I just said. Kasumi says to go back further, you'll have to talk. No, she said Aito will have to talk to its president and former owner, a man named Eiichi Higashi. Okay. Kasumi says, as it so happens, that makes two of us who'd like to have a word with him. She said her and Aito are like peas in a pod. She says when this guy handed over the business, he became a bit, how should she put it, forgetting about his outstanding debt to us. Yeah, I heard about this. Somebody say he owes you some fucking money. Yeah, I'm in my neighbor owed me $10, man. He never fucking paid me back. But instead of beating his ass, I just didn't do business with him no more. He used to fucking sell me shit he stole. And he got arrested more than once stealing, trying to sell me shit. I bought some good shit off his ass too. But it got to the point where when I would say I don't have the money or I couldn't have make change for that money. And he said, oh, just don't worry about it. Just pay me back later. One time he took $20 from me. But the items that he was giving me cost only 10, but he had no change. So he said he was going to give me the 10. But I never got it. So I didn't fuck with him no more. Yeah. Those are the days, right? Kasumi says an important thing is so scared of her that he's ignoring all her calls, probably thinking she'll do something awful to him if she found him. Of course he does. You're a Yakuza. A very important Yakuza at that. From an important family who's probably killed countless fucking people throughout their existence. Yeah, pretty sure he's fucking scared. You know, he doesn't have the money to pay you. Of course he's gonna fucking be scared. That's fucked up being in debt. I don't see how people can fucking sleep at night knowing they're in debt. It's fucking amazing to me how people can sleep or look at themselves in the mirror. So Kasumi can't imagine how he'd get that idea. Can you? Oh, I know how he'd get that. I know how he got the idea. I just explained it. So maybe he prefer talking to a police officer instead of her. Yeah. She's like, Aito says, I'm no rookie. I'm no green recruit. Aito knows how this works by now. What's the catch? Says you wouldn't send me on my way to this guy for nothing. Kasumi said, of course she wouldn't. Aito will have to prove that she can be trusted first. Ah. Oh. Kasumi says there's something else she needs Aito to talk. There's someone else Aito needs to talk to. A bit of a softer target than Higashi. That's a pretty good deal, right? Everything you're looking for in exchange for one little job. Okay, what am I gonna tell her? Okay, I'm gonna say just one job, right? She said, oh, don't make this more difficult than it has to be. You'll agree eventually, so why fight it? Kasumi says she knows a lot about Aito. Top of your class and one of the best detectives on the force. She says Aito wouldn't let something as pesky as morals get in the way of good information, would she? Aito says, I heard a lot about you too, Kasumi Mifune. Or more accurately, I heard a lot about your father. Kasumi says you should. Her father was a good man. It's not surprising Aito knows more about him than her. That'll change soon enough, Kasumi says. She won't be a footnote in her father's story much longer. Okay, let's say she said her father always undervalued the power of information, but Kasumi really get to know. But she really gets to know the people she associates with. Aito, for instance. So everything Aito's done paints the picture of someone who's very determined and very desperate to find this girl of hers. She tells Aito, don't let people tell you otherwise, detective. I think those traits are a wonderful combination. However, it also means that Aito don't have a whole lot of bargaining power right now. Kasumi says Aito doesn't want to work for her. That's fine. She can go home and quietly overdose on whatever medication they've got her taking instead. Holy shit. Furthermore, Kasumi says she could just refuse Aito's request altogether. But that'd be so boring. She says, we both need something, so let's just help each other. Kasumi says, just do the job she asks, and she'll tell her what she knows about Higashi. As Kasumi says, as she was saying, like him, there's another business owner in Akihabara who is unfortunately behind on her payments as well. How many debts does you have? So she really wanted a straightforward relationship with this one girl. She said, I help out with a few things in exchange. She kicks back a little of her business. So she neglected to sign a newest contractor to renegotiate. Yeah, that woman's ghosting your ass. Aito says she's a cop, not some Yakuza debt collector. Do it yourself. She said, wait a minute. A suspended cop. She said, Aito can't parade her badge around as proof that you're some white knight anymore. You can't do that. You're suspended now. Shit. As far as Kasumi's concerned, Aito ain't even the motherfucking name anymore. Shit. She's a fucking ghost cop. Nobody gives a fuck about what Aito's doing. I added too much, didn't I? So due to the recent transition of power, she can't do it herself just this minute. The dogs at Tokyo Police Headquarters start panting whenever me or any of my men are seen outside of Kabukicho. That fucking word, man. Let's face it, the reason why you Yakuza are still around is because you got some motherfucking underhanded ass cops paying your ass. You paying them for their silence. And and in turn they fucking speak for you and make you out to be these innocent motherfuckers, these businessmen or business people as you claim to be, but you're not. You some murdering bastards. That's why your ass is still around. Let's get real here. You got some corrupt ass cops working with y'all asses. She says she's not asking Aito to club someone's head in. She's only asking Aito to give them a friendly reminder to keep up to date on their paperwork. So it's easy right here, take it. Aito should do this for her, and she'll feel a lot more comfortable giving out information about Omega. She'll remind Aito that thanks for her impending review, it would be unnecessary if it got out that Aito were meeting with Yakuza, wouldn't it? Unseemly. Yeah, it wouldn't look good for a detective, a good uncorrupted detective, to meet with Yakuza. The only way that could happen if nobody in your office knows the fuck you meeting them. So, yep, blackmail. You know how the Yakuza work, Aito. Come on now. What rock you been sleeping up under? Said blackmail is such an ugly word. And here she thought they were becoming friends. Kasumi says she's just stating the facts of the situation, that's it. So the business you're going to is the Cat Cafe Akihabara. Somebody named Kazu can give her the address on the way out. Wait a minute, I think I've been there already. She said, what else would it be? It's a cat cafe. She said a cat cafe or a cat-made cafe. Because somebody's like, what? Aito's trying to make herself more clear. She says, are we talking cats or people dressed like cats? Because somebody says a fucking cat cafe. Actual cats. Adorable, fluffy, precious cats. Kasumi says, why the hell would she invest in some stupid maid cafe? Cats, normal cats. Oh, I know what she's talking about. She's like, now she's all worked up. Let's just get this goddamn contract signed and we'll talk. She just want to make sure she don't go to the wrong fucking place. Obviously, she's gonna get the directions. Oh my gosh. Well, that was exciting. Yeah, yeah, so that's Tokyo Dark Remembrance. Interesting game. I think they was gonna come out with a part two, but it somehow it's not gonna come out, I guess. But I don't know. I definitely would buy it. Since we're on the subject of a sequel, let me see. I'm gonna look up some. Mortal Kombat is celebrating 30 years anniversary. Wow, almost as old as me. What the fuck? Um, let me see about Tokyo. I think I heard something about it. I thought I heard it was gonna be a sequel to this, but hold on. Yeah, it's delayed indefinitely, so it's not coming out. That was back in March of 2020. It's August of 2022 now. So, yeah, it's not coming out. That's too bad. So let's claim that a publisher can save it and make a part two come out. Yes, it's delayed and it may not come out ever. It's been yeah. January 14th, 2021, the sequel is now completely dead. That was last year, the January. So, yeah, it's a 2D, yeah, point and click game, yeah. So, we won't see a sequel of this game. All right, with that being said, that's why Chromosome signed the fuck out this bitch. Peace and love. Good health to you all. And be safe out there. Peace. I'm out. I'd like to send off with the intro or something like that, but it has no intro to it. So yeah, so I guess I'll just be out then.